So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's going to be intercepted. He's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Giants have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, a second down throw for Travis. That's down the field and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
65-6. Cup 19. Last name 19.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to run for it.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Back to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go back to Allen. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, take 26. Inside.
Rodgers to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's got 1st down yardage. Bring it out to the 24.
Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Now a give on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
They put Wilson in motion. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Williams in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he will go all the way. Now Caleb Shudak on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. Is 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now he'll air one out, and he will have a Giants 1st down. He'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Shudak now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Drop ball 80. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
He'll drop to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Now a 3rd and 2.
Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Point after. Coming up here. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. To throw, it's Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be 3rd down. Williams in motion. A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Rodgers on first down. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long.
26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Sack. Hey, check that. Street.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Chase pass. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, New York. The PAT up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Take 30. Back north.
First down for Aaron. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Back north. Wide back. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Three right.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Jets first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10.
Inside. Right. 150.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He gets free, and he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
They'll try to run this one in. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go. At the 4-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On the return is Rodgers. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. They face second down and 7.
26.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will score. Shootout to add the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Hey, 88. Hey, Mike, jump out.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Giants are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first two picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he will get into the end zone.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point is good. And the Jets are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
Inside. On the 50.
Rodgers. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Cardinal. Ready. Hurt.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback Sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. Not much happening.